Hello, boys and girls. I have another book about measurement, but this time we're not measuring length. We're measuring how much time something takes. Did you know that the time on the clock is also a form of measurement? Yeah, calendars give us measurements too. They tell us about the days and the months and the years, which are also a measurement of time. Our story today is called Just a Minute. All right, let's share the story and see what we can learn about time. One day, Fred painted a picture of his family. He could hardly wait to show them. Fred's mom was at her computer. "Look what I did," Fred said. "Just a minute, Fred," his mother said. "I'll be right with you." I feel like I've been at my computer an awful lot telling my family, "Just a minute. We'll start dinner in just a minute. I'll listen in just a minute." Have you been hearing that in your house a lot too? Maybe you've been the one on the computer and mom says, "Hey, can you do such and such?" And you say, "Can I have just a minute?" Yeah, hopefully when they say yes or no, you do whatever they say then, right? Yeah, good. I'll keep reading. "Have an oatmeal cookie while you're waiting," she added. Ooh, that's a good answer. Fred went to the kitchen and ate a cookie. Then he ate another and another. Oh. Fred washed the cookies down with a glass of milk. Then he ate an apple and some raisins. When he finished eating, Fred went back to the den. His mom was still working, so he went to find his dad. Okay, that was probably a good idea. Fred's dad was in the garden. "Guess what I made?" Fred said. "Just a minute, Fred," said his dad. "I'm watering the flowers." Fred watched his father for a while. Then he went to his room and took out his blocks. I didn't know minutes were that long. Fred built a skyscraper. Then he built a fort and a big castle and 2 towers and a bridge. He looks busy. That looks like a great activity, though. I see lots of great shapes there. When Fred finished building, Fred went outside again. His dad was still watering, so Fred went to look for his brothers. Fred's brothers and their friends were playing football. "Sam, Paul," Fred said. "Look." "Just a minute," said Fred, his brother. "The game is almost over." I don't know, Mason, do those football games finish quickly or not? Probably not. Fred watched his brother Paul pass the ball. He watched his brother Sam catch the ball. The game went on and on and on. Fred finally gave up and went back inside. Here he goes, back into the house. Just before dinner, Paul knocked on Fred's door. "Hey, Fred," he called. "It's your turn to walk the dog. Rags needs to go out now." Fred looked up from his book. "Just a minute," he said. "I want to read this page." Okay, let's see here. What's going to happen next? Fred read the page, and the next one, and the next one. When he finished the book, he went downstairs to walk Rags. Fred found his brother Paul mopping up the big puddle that the little dog had just made on the kitchen floor. Uh-oh. "What took you so long?" Paul scolded Fred. "I told you Rags had to go." "But I only read for a minute," Fred answered. "That was longer than a minute," said Sam. Fred was confused. "Well, what is a minute?" he asked. A minute is how long it takes to count 1 1,000, 2 1,000, all the way up to 60 1,000. Or 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, all the way up to 60 Mississippi. A minute is 60 seconds, That's how long it takes the big hand on my watch to go around once, and how long it takes the numbers to change on the clock. See how that happens? From then on, Fred knew just how long a minute was, and his whole family knew better than to say just a minute, unless they really meant it. Boys and girls, do you think we can count 1 minute? Why don't we give it a try? I think I like the 1 Mississippi. All right, let's start now. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi, 7 Mississippi, 8 Mississippi, 9 Mississippi, 10 Mississippi, 11 Mississippi, 12 Mississippi, 13 Mississippi, 14 Mississippi, 15 Mississippi, 16 Mississippi, 17 Mississippi, 18 Mississippi, 19 Mississippi, 20 Mississippi. Whew, let's switch to 1000s. 21, 1000, 22, 1000, 23, 1000, 24, 1000, 25, 1000, 26, 1000, 27, 1000, 28, 1000, 29, 1000, 30, 1000, 1031, 1032, 1033, 1034, 1035, 1036, 1037, 1038, 1039, 1040, 1041, 1042, 1043, 1044, 1045, 1046, 1047, 1048, 1049, 1050, 1051, 1052, 1053, 1054, 1055, 1056, 1057, 1058, 1059, 60. All right, boys and girls, we finally got to 60 seconds, or a minute. Our minute went a little bit longer this time. I think it's because I was counting out loud, and that takes a little longer. All right, boys and girls, you try this. If Mom or Dad ask you to do something, try hard not to say just a minute. Try to just do it, and then take a look at the smile on your parents' face. All right, good job.